Okay, questions for Gabe Landeskog. Start with Pat Graham.
Congratulations on the goal.
Thank you.
We're talking to Nate. He said that this is more than just a playoff goal. This was a life goal. He goes, that's how much he thought of that goal for you. What does it mean when you hear teammates say that? They realizing that how much this comeback means to them and you.
Yeah, it means a lot. Obviously, I've envisioned scoring again for a long time. And then there were obviously days where I didn't know if I was ever going to get to score again. So obviously it feels good, and it's a tight playoff series, and in a big game here at home, get to do it in front of our fans obviously means a lot. So super exciting, hopefully more to come.
Pierre, the Nick.
Can you walk us through the goal, what you remember from it, and also the celebration after, including getting bear hugged by Nate on the way, on the drive-by?
Yeah, Nelly was flying up the neutral zone, and I was just trying to find a soft spot, middle of the ice, and he made a great play to me, and I think that was my first shot on net in the last 2 games, so figured I'd shoot it, and got some good wood on it, and pretty amazing feeling. I think I blacked out for a few seconds and was just looking around for my teammates, but yeah, pretty amazing feeling, and just the genuine excitement from my teammates means a lot, and obviously the building was rocking again tonight, and yeah, felt good.
Ryan, then Jesse.
After the last game, you talked about areas of your game you wanted to improve on and build on for this game. I mean, where do you feel like you're at now? How did you feel in this game?
I thought it was better. I thought my game was better, and I thought the team's game was better offensively as well. Yeah, we're able to find some more zone time and hang on to some pucks, and same thing for me, I guess, right? Like to try to make some plays and not always look past first, but hang on to it, make them defend you, and try to take it from you. So it was a good step in the right direction, and we'll continue working on those things and see what we can do better for Game 5 here. But I thought overall, our top to bottom, I thought we played well tonight, and yeah, good result, and reset and do it again.
Jesse, then Eric.
Gabe, Logan said that when you scored that goal that he took a moment on the bench to just kind of look around and take in the atmosphere, the environment. He said it's not really something you normally do in a playoff game. Did you have that same moment when you got back to the bench?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I really did. I don't know. It's a fine line for me because I don't want to make it about myself all the time, and I think there's been a lot of attention on me lately, and I guess a part of me understands why. But I think as somebody who's been in this sport and this game for almost essentially my whole life, it's not about you, it's about the team. So this kind of goes against that a little bit, but yeah, no doubt, I think we all understand what a long road it's been, and like I said before, there were moments of doubt, and I think it'd be foolish not to take a second and enjoy it, and really soak it in. And I think really the most reflection will probably come when it's all said and done one day, and you understand what the journey has been like, and the ups and downs, and the great days and great games and whatnot. But I think for now, you enjoy it for a moment, and I'll enjoy it tonight, and then back to work tomorrow.
Eric, then Colleen.
Gabe, I think it was 15 days ago where we talked to you in Loveland when you were just coming back and playing that first game, and now you're back, you take the warm-up, you play the game, you score the goal, and it's like, this thing has gone so much bigger than just Landeskog playing. Like, you're part of the top 6, you're scoring, you're battling in front of the crease. Like, how do you explain this whole thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's take it one step at a time, and really, like, I think that was just kind of the same thing throughout my rehab, towards the end of it at least. When you get back on the ice, there are certain steps you want to take, and once you're exposed to the next thing, then great, you check that off, and you're off onto the next thing, and the next thing, and I think every day you're trying to improve, no matter if that's in the gym or on the ice or whatever. And there's no different now that I'm healthy and back in the lineup. You're trying to improve every day and trying to get better. And for me, it's great to have that first game out of the way. And then, this morning I woke up and it's just no excuses. I don't want to make this about me missing X amount of days or whatever. It's a huge playoff game for us, a must win here at home. And I think our team play that way and played real hard and real well. And I think I was no different than anybody else tonight. I thought we all brought our A game.
Colleen, Nick, and Corey.
Gabe, Coach had talked about the team kind of not firing on all 4 cylinders, and you as a captain, what was your part in kind of getting everybody to do that tonight?
I don't know if there was anything in particular, but I thought Bedsy had a great meeting this morning, and just making sure we're understanding that we've done a lot of good things defensively. And then, yes, there are some areas where we can improve on offensively as well. So, but understanding what we've been doing well and where we can improve, I think that's just how we always operate and how Bedsy operates. So, my message was no different. Just go out, have a good start, get the crowd into it, and I thought we had a great first period, and then we just kind of fed off of that.
Nick and Corey.
The fourth goal, you're battling an official. He's 6'7", 230.
he's a big boy.
I can't imagine you've done that in 3 years. You couldn't test it like that. Does that answer a question for you? Like that you're able to do that?
Yeah, I think so to a certain degree. Yeah, he's a big, strong guy and physical player and hard to play against. So, yeah, I mean, I was trying to get in front of their goalie and he was trying to get me out of there. So it was a good battle and yeah, no, I guess that answers that question, yeah.
Corey, then John.
You had the, in the last episode of the doc, you went to Toronto, you were worried about the knee, you had assists. Has there been any, even like for a minute or an hour hiccups since then, or has it been pretty like full speed ahead?
No, it's been pretty good. Yeah, it's been pretty good. That was, I guess, kind of the bit of a scare for a second, but it's always something we're gonna have to manage. You know, it's just a daily thing where you're gonna have to stay on top of it when it comes to recovery work and treatment and all of the above. So, yeah, just manage it. No different than some of the other bumps and bruises that other guys are dealing with throughout the playoffs, and it's just kind of my new normal, I guess, right?
John Bailey, then D-Mac.
After the final horn, fans were still chanting Landy as they were walking out the door. How empowering has that been, has that response been to this journey?
I think it's hard to put into words, to be honest. It really is. I don't know how to explain that, what that does to you and how that makes you feel, and just the love and support from all around the place has been incredible. And from this building, I've talked about it before, this is a building where I essentially grew up in, you know, from 18 to now. I got my own kids in this building once in a while, so it's a special place, and to hear the love from the fans, I mean, it's incredible. And all I can do is try to go out there and play my heart out, and I'll continue to do that.
Bailey, D-Mac, then we'll finish up front.
As a leader in the room, what is your message going into, really tough and important Game 5? This is a game that you guys had a resounding response in. What are you guys continuing, and what's your message to the group going back to Dallas?
Yeah, the message will be that we can expect their best on their home ice, and we need to bring our best. And as much as we can, reset and do the same thing we did tonight on the road. We know that's a tough building to play in, but yeah, we want to probably look at exactly what we did the other day and look at the video, see what we did well, see what worked, and see where we can improve. It's no different than a loss or a win. You do the same thing. So big game, no doubt. Be fun.
Gabe, when you started doing the documentary, it was pretty remarkable because who knew where it was going to go, what the ending was going to be? What's the ending to the documentary now, Gabe?
I don't know. You should probably wrap it up right now. This is, I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. It's a good question, but I guess we'll see.
Was it that goal?
Maybe, I don't know. I hope we continue winning. I hope we can get, we can get another big win here in Game 5, come home for Game 6, and then we'll see. I wish I had an answer for you, but I guess we'll find out and stay tuned.
Last one's Megan.
If I recall
how you introduced the big hat to the locker room earlier this year. Can you tell us
Yeah.
the origin story of the big hat and what it was like to be a recipient of it tonight?
Yeah. I don't know where we saw it. I think it might have been like an online ad or something where I saw it and I thought it'd be kind of funny to see the guys in this after games. And yeah, we were able to get our hands on one, and it's been quite entertaining seeing guys put it on and wear it and look quite silly. And then I got to put it on, and guys always joke about how big my head is. So it was quite snug on me, but it was fun to finally get to put it on, no doubt.
And with Evan.
Logan got everything started tonight. He's been huge this series. How have you seen his growth, not just as a player, but as a leader in this locker room over the last few years?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's taking steps every year. And I think for him, it starts with his work ethic that it's hard to match. That's where it starts. He's in great shape. He works hard. He's a good skater. Continues to work on his game, and it just seems like he's taking great leadership of that fourth line, especially now lately, and they've been probably our most consistent, our best line throughout the series so far. And I think tonight was no different. It kind of started with them. And I thought every time they got on the ice, they were in the offensive zone and making things happen and create some momentum for us. So I think him in particular just continues to grow as a player and as a leader. And I think he was a captain for DU his last year there, and so that's no surprise that that he's got those qualities, and you can't have enough of it. So for us, he's been huge, and like I said, that whole line was great tonight again.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, guys.
Tack så mycket.